Hello, Sagittarius says, welcome to your reading. This is your mid-month checkup to kind of see what is going on. Keep in mind, this is a personal reading. If you would like a general reading, then let's make it happen. Just send me an email, and we can certainly make that happen. So, let's get to it. Thank you guys so much for being patient. I had a little pause, but I'm back, and I'm fine, and I hope all of you are fine. So, Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Sagittariuses for the middle of April 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know? Any messages you have to help them reach their higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. Messages for Sagittarius, middle of April 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know for their greater good? Okay. So, general energies surrounding Sagittarius, the middle of April 2020. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Also, I'll be leaving a link below for this month's extra, which will be what journey awaits you. In that, we have how you will embark on your journey, what you will encounter along the way, and what will be your final destination. And it is based on the Fool card. Okay, challenge position, we have the Five of Wands in the upright. Advice, and keep in mind my 2020 sun moon predictions are in my playlists or my 2019s if you would like to go ahead and check those out, see if they rang true for you. Advice, we have the King of Swords in reverse, and we have the Star card in reverse. And then moving forward from the middle of April, we have the Ten of Cups in the upright. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Okay, we're starting off with the King of Cups here. So I feel like the immediately what I got, really tumultuous in the emotions department. Things are kind of scattered all over the place. Not really knowing where you're going, what you're doing. Just feeling very uncertain. And usually when this is someone's energy, when the King of Cups shows up in reverse, it's letting your emotions kind of get the best of you. Having an inability to control them, to stay calm, to be kind, to be understanding. So, and obviously given the times, that's fine. So, I mean, everybody's feeling uncertain, but just don't let your emotions kind of get the best of you is what I'm kind of saying. I mean, when you start letting your emotions make decisions for you, or business decisions for you, or real life decisions for you, then, that's when you have to kind of reel it back. And I feel like that's what's kind of going on right now. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I can do this individually, but I think I'll put down my first coat of paint and then put on my second one later with clarifiers. So challenge position, we have the Five of Wands here in the upright. So I'm feeling like this is something where you are competing with other people. You are rivalrous with other people, and you are trying to do what this guy is doing, kind of be the leader, kind of be the person that, after, because sometimes this can, often for me, this is akin to sports, like a sports competition, and really fighting to kind of be the person that wins out all over everybody. So this is a challenge for you. I feel like you're in a competitive situation right now, or a rivalrous situation. Obviously that can fit to any aspect of your life you have, and the challenge is for you to still be standing. Okay, so that is challenging for you. Alrighty, advice. I feel like there is something going on where there is somebody really trying to put the screws to you and really trying to put you under a lot of pressure. And as a result, you are starting to wonder if you can, okay? It could be a situation, it could be a person, it could be an entity. It's just too much pressure for you to actually kind of deal with. And as a matter of fact, what's happening is that you're just feeling you can't overcome them, you can't overcome the challenges they're presenting to you, and this really is, so the advice is to kind of realize that this is just a test to see how resilient you are. This combination, and sometimes especially with this combination, but just think of it like a Navy SEAL test, when they want you to ring the bell. I don't know how many of you have seen G.I. Jane, but that's what I'm feeling with this combination. It's almost like the world is just, the universe and your boss and whoever is just piling more and more stuff on you to see how you're going to kind of come out of it. So I feel like they're saying, take it on, because you're going to find out how strong you are, how resilient you are, how much things actually bounce off of you, how you'll come out of these uncertain emotions you're having after all is said and done. And I see it coming out of it, because then we have the Ten of Cups here in the upright, which is pretty much, a situation where all is well. Here's somebody with their family, they're around the campfire, happy, content, appreciating the family, appreciating the home they have, a lot of gratitude, gratefulness for what one has, and realizing this is what it's all about. So it really is about being fulfilled within your home, with your family. If you don't have a family or a significant other, then it's just appreciating just that you have a home to come to, a roof over your head, a table to eat your meal at, a warm meal to eat at your table. So I'm feeling like, this is all for naught. Whatever you're kind of going through, you will come out of it. You need to have faith that you will do so. I feel like you're just getting thrown arrows right now to kind of see how you're going to deal with them. Why is the King of Cups here in reverse for Sagittarius? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages. It's so, if you're a reader, do you not agree with me? It's really hard to read during these times. We really have to kind of focus and meditate, because we're trying to not have what's going on bias us. And I'm just curious to hear from other readers. So if you're another reader checking me out, definitely post up in my comments. I know it's been a challenge for me. I'm not going to say a struggle, but it's been a challenge, and I've been taking it on. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in the upright, and the Ace of Swords in the upright. Okay, so I see what's going on here. This could be in your work environment, something not working out, you not being valued, you not being appreciated, you having an ability to work with other people. Again, the times might be influencing this reading, okay? Because we cannot work with other people right now. We're concerned about our work situation, and I don't want to make this all about, because I'm going to be doing other readings about what's going on right now. But this is like an inability to prove yourself, because you can't, and being concerned about are you still going to have a job? Are you going to get laid off? Are you appreciated? And with the Two of Pentacles here, I see you really multitasking to show your worth, to show that you're a balanced individual, that you can do it all. I feel like with that, you're kind of showing how well you can multitask, how responsible you are, how you can take on, a bunch of stuff. And you're really kind of working on that to kind of show your worth, so that you can carve a new path for yourself with this Ace of Swords. I think you're realizing that you need to reinvent. You're going to have to figure something out. You're going to have this light bulb moment, I often call it, with the Ace of Swords, where you're going to triumph over whatever situation you're going through, and you're going to totally see. Sorry about that. So you're going to carve a new direction for yourself, and kind of sort of figure things out. And I think out of this is going to come something you would have never thought of before. It's just like all of a sudden, bam. Okay, now I know what I need to do. Why is the Five of Wands here in the upright? Who is this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the Five of Wands in the upright. Priestess in reversed. Okay, so this is the challenge. You're wondering if you can rise above this. You can rise above other people. You can rise above your competition. The part of the challenge is that you're blocking your intuition. You're not listening to your gut. Okay, if you did listen to your gut, and if you did trust in yourself, you would move forward victoriously. You would handle this very well. You wouldn't have any problem kind of dealing with this, but that's a challenge for you. So, you're questioning yourself, your confidence. You're wondering if you can rise to the top. You're wondering if you will come out of this, a survivor or what have you. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which kind of indicates to me you could be having, obviously it's debt, money stress, what have you, things like that. But it could be you kind of doubting that this thing that you see here with the Ace of Swords, this new path that you've carved for yourself, is actually going to happen. and you know, you might be telling the challenge, I feel like, is the internal dialogue that you're having with yourself. Kind of I don't know if I'm going to manage. I don't know if I'm going to be the last one standing. I don't know if this opportunity that I see for myself is going to happen. And again, what is your gut telling you? I think your gut's telling you that you'll do fine, but you're not listening to it because you're letting those uncertain emotions kind of take over for you. Why is this King of Swords here in reverse for Sagittarius for advice? Why is the Star card here reversed for Sagittarius advice? Additional message, please. Why is the King of Swords here in reverse for Sagittarius? Why is the Star card here in reverse? Okay, so you're going to get your strength back, so I see that. I don't know who this person is, this entity, or what's kind of going on with this King of Swords here. It's definitely somebody who, and you're suffering loss from them. So it could be, this could be a boss. Sometimes it's like an unreasonable boss, somebody that really puts people under reasonable pressure and say, listen, you do this or you're out of here. And I feel like that's sort of what happens. I feel like they're showing me the backstory, but then they're showing me how you come out of it. So you suffer some sort of loss from that. You know, whether it's losing your job, whether it's heartbreak. I think it's job. It's loss. I'm just going to put it under that context. It's loss, and I feel like it comes from somebody in a position of authority who is expectations are really high of people, and for some reason you didn't follow through, so you experience a loss because of that. And the Star card, of course, indicating you saying to yourself, I don't think I can come back from this. This is too much. I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to do this. Or remember we said, it's kind of like the universe throwing stuff to you, being like, haha, let me throw this test out and see how they fare. Well, what are we going to do with this? Oh, let me throw them this curveball and see if they can catch that one. So, you know, these meteor showers coming at you, and you're just kind of dodging stuff. But you will. They're saying to you with the advice card, the strength card, dig deep. The strength card is the card of Leo, if that resonates, but this is about inner strength, which we kind of talked about a little bit back here with the High Priestess. You have the inner strength. You just need to use it. You're going to figure out a resolution to this. You're going to move forward confident. I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be easy. Part of the strength card is managing those insecurities that you have internally. Remember, I talked about that internal dialogue, and that's up to you to do that. Nobody can do that but you. If you do that, if you do put the work into doing that, yes, you can move forward with confidence, and yes, you can persevere. The strength card is actually about perseverance and pushing forward with something because you have the strength to do so. So get on that now. Why is the Ten of Cups here in the upright? Who is this person? Where's this energy? Additional messages for the Ten of Cups. You do get on it. You do take the advice in this reading because the Ten of Cups, I see your family is happy. They're very well fed. Well, I don't know. I don't know what they're cooking in that fire. I think they're just like getting warm from the fire, but things seem to be pretty well. Oh man, what is going on here? Yeah, let me pull. Oh my God. Let me see what else here. All right, well, this is the problem, I feel like, the Devil card. So, okay, so outward appearances, things seem great. It seems like, and actually, let me not say outward appearances. Home, family, your house, everything good in that regard. You still have all this kind of stuff going on here. I feel like there's somebody you are attached to with the Devil card in the upright, which is the card of Capricorn, that you feel like you can't break free from. So this is a situation I'm feeling like when you kind of go to work and you hate it, but you know you have a great home to come home to. You know, when you go home, you just kind of like put your work down outside the door and you go in, you sit on your squishy couch, you have Netflix, you have that Ben and Jerry's, you're just like, That's what I kind of feel like is going on. As you move out of April, you're tied to this situation. It's out of your control. So whoever you're tied to, every time they do something, things change for the worse. There's nothing you can do about it. You kind of feel a little bit helpless. Knight of Swords, really chaotic energy. They just kind of like, you know, you'll have a vibe going on and they just come in and they kind of mess everything up, or they say they're going to do something, there's any follow through, or they just stir things up and then they're like, oh, I didn't have anything to do with that. Could be a narcissist with the Nine of Cups, somebody who has a selfish agenda, somebody who puts their things that they want ahead of everybody else, and doubly so with the Queen of Wands, who I feels like this is a really pushy, angry, resentful energy. They're super narrow-minded. They just kind of give everyone else the beat down. They're beating you down. Your confidence is affected because of it. I also feel like they shame people too. So this could be this person, this King of Swords here in the upright. But they're telling you the strength to kind of push through it. They're telling you have a home to come home to that makes you very happy. So maybe you cannot get out of this situation, but what I see is that at least you have some relief when you are at home, and that kind of makes things better, I'm feeling like. And they're telling you through that is where you'll get your strength from to persevere and get through this. So I can't tell you that this is going to go away. I don't see it going away. I thought I did with this, but now I see that it's really your home base, that's your comfort to you, that's giving you the strength to kind of get through this crap, or whoever you're dealing with here as you move out of the middle of April. Okay, so I have that for you. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what journey awaits you. In that, I'll show you how you're going to embark on your journey, what you're going to encounter along the way, and what your final destination is. Check out my 2020 Sun Moon prediction readings in my playlist, along with my 2019s. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.